So let us start with proof here. In proof, since ABCD is a parallelogram, we know that the opposite sides of the parallelogram are equal. So it means AB and DC are equal in length. Here we will write AB is equals to DC, and second AD and BC. AD and BC, they both are equal in length. You will write here reason, because ABCD is a parallelogram. Now next, again AP and AQ are the tangents. This is my AP and this is my AQ, and tangent from the external points are equal in length. So we will write here AP is equals to AQ. Similarly, from point B there are two tangents, BQ and BR. They both are in equal in length. So we will write here BR is equals to BQ. Next, from point C here, CR and CS. CR is equals to CS, and from point D it's DP and DS. You will write DP is equals to DS. So from all four external points we have take the length of the tangents which are equal in length. Now let us do the addition of these terms. Let us mark is at equation number 1, and let us mark that it as equation number 2. So now adding all these terms, if we are going to add, left hand side terms will be add to left hand side and right hand side will be add to right hand side. So first of all, take the terms of this one which is on the left side of the equals to, that is AP plus BR plus CR plus DP is equals to terms which are on the right side of the equals to, that is AQ plus BQ plus CS plus DS. Let us make the pair. See here AP and DP. In a figure you can see AP and DP. We can add these two terms. So let us make the pair of AP and DP. Next, BR and CR. This is my BR and this is my CR. We can also add these two terms and get CB. So you will write here BR plus CR. Okay. Now on the other side also do the same. Let us make the pair of AQ. This is my AQ and BQ. AQ and BQ. So write here AQ plus BQ. Next is CS. This is my CS and this is my SD. So you will write here CS plus DS, or you can say SD. Let us make it spare. Now AP plus DP. AP plus DP can be written as AD here. So we will write here AD. BR plus CR. BR plus CR can be written as BC. So we will write here BC. Now this is AQ and BQ. AQ and BQ. It is written as AB here. Write here AB. Now this is CS and DS. CS. This is CS and this is DS. You will add here and you will get CD. Okay. Now from equation number 1 we have seen that here DC and AB are equal in length. So what can you do here? In place of AD you can write BC because they both are equal. So here in place of AD I am going to write BC. So this is BC. On the right hand side again DC is equals to AB. So in place of DC I am going to write here AB. Now BC plus BC is equals to 2BC and AB plus AB is equals to 2AB. 2 and 2 will be cancelled. You will get BC is equals to AB. Now what is BC here? BC is this and AB is this. These two are the adjacent sides. Okay. Similarly, we can show that DC and AD is equal, are both equal in length. On the same way, we can show that AD is equals to DC. So if we mark it as equation number 3, now also by the equation number 1 we are saying that these two pair and these two pair are equal, and by this equation, that is equation number 3, what I am saying that these two adjacent sides and these two adjacent sides are equal. Now if I compare my equation number 1 and equation number 3, by equation 1 and equation 3, we will say that AB is equals to BC is equals to CD is equals to DA. That is, all the sides are equal. If all the sides of parallelogram are equal, then this implies that ABCD is rhombus. So this is the question. Okay. Now let us move to the question number 13. 12th question is little bit lengthy, so we will do at the last. Okay. Now I am going to start with question number 13th. Statement of this question is, prove that the opposite sides of quadrilateral circumscribing a circle subtend the supplementary angle at the center of the circle. So again we are having the quadrilateral which is circumscribing the circle. That this is the circle, and let us draw the quadrilateral also. This is the quadrilateral A, B, C and D. This is the center. Opposite sides of quadrilateral circumscribing the circle subtend equal angles at the center. So opposite sides is AB and DC, but we have to show that these two sides, opposite sides, subtend supplementary angles. One second, it's supplementary? Yes, supplementary angle at the center. So this is the center. DC is making the angle of DOC at the center, and AB is making the angle of AOB at the center. So what we have to show? We have to show that these two angles are supplementary to each other. So we have to prove first part, angle AOB plus angle COD is equals to 180. Supplementary angle means the angles whose sum is 180 degree. And the another pair, if we talk about the another pair is BOC and AOD. Another pair is BOC and DOA. This is another pair, that is one pair of the supplementary angle and another pair of these two supplementary angles. So in the second part we have to show that BOC plus AOD is equals to 180. Let's start with our proof. So in this proof, let us join. We have to do the construction here. What we have to do, join. This is a point of contact of the tangent CD. Let us mark as point R. This is a point of contact for the tangent BC and mark it as Q. Point of contact for AB is here P, and for DA the point of contact is here S. Now you can see here how many angles are there in the center. Let us mark these angles. This is angle 1. This is angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, angle 6, angle 7 and angle 8. Total there are 8 angles. Okay. Now you can take this one triangle ASO and triangle APO. So in this triangle, first of all I am going to show that these two triangles are congruent. Let us take in, we'll write in triangle SOA and another triangle which I have shaded red, it is AOP. Here you can say that OS is equals to OP. Why? Each radii, both are the radii of the circle. Okay, next you can say AO is equals to AO, common. Next, A is the external point of this tangent from this, sorry, A is the external point and the common tangents from here is AS and AP. You will write AS is equals to AP, tangent from external point A are equal. Okay, now three sides are equal in these two triangles, so we can say that triangle SOA is congruent to triangle AOP by side. If these two triangles are congruent, then by CPCT we can say that angle 1 is equals to angle 2. This implies that angle 1 is equals to angle 2. Similarly, if I take these two triangles, we can show that angle 3 is equals to 4. If I take these two triangles, we can say 5 is equals to 6. Similarly, 7 and 8 are equal and 8 and 1 are equal. So here I am going to write angle 1 is equals to angle 2. Angle 3 is equals to angle 4. Angle 5 is equals to angle 6. And angle 7 is equals to angle 8. Okay. Now, at point O, you can say that total there are 8 angles, and if I start from angle 1 and complete this full round, it will become a complete angle, and we know that the complete angle is of 360 degree. So what we are going to do is we are going to sum up all these angles. Angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 plus angle 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Sum of all these angle is 180 degree. Now 180 not 360 degree. Okay. Now again let us start. Take here angle 1, and we know that here angle 1 and angle 2 are equal. So in place of 1 I am going to write here angle 2 plus angle 2. Similarly, angle 3 and angle 4 are also equal. Okay, so in place of 4 I am going to write angle 3. Angle 5 and angle 6 are also equal. So in place of 5 I am going to write here angle 6 plus angle 6. 7 and 8 are equal. So in place of 8 I am going to write angle 7. So this is equals to 360. Now angle 2 plus angle 2 is 2 angle 2. 3 plus 3 is 3 angle 3. 6 plus 6 2 angle 6. 7 plus 7 is 2 angle 7. This all is equals to 360. Now let us take 2 common. We will get angle 2 plus angle 3 plus angle 6 plus angle 7 is equals to 360. These two will goes to right hand side and it will get divided by 360. Now here you will get angle 2 plus angle 3 plus angle 6 plus angle 7 is equals to 360 upon 2. It will get here 180. Now you will get angle 2 plus angle 3 plus angle 6 plus angle 7 is equals to 180. So let's make a pair of 2 and 3 and 6 and 7. Come to a figure again. You can see angle 2 and angle 3. If I combine these two angles, we will get angle AOB. So in place of 2 and 3, I will write here AOB. Now 6 and 7. So look at here. 6 and 7 is making the angle of COD. So in place of 6 and 7, we will write angle COD. So what we get here, AOB plus COD is 180. So look at here, AOB plus COD is equals to 180. That is what we are going to show. Similarly, we can show that these two pairs are supplementary pairs. So in the same way, way we can show BOC plus angle AOD is equals to 180. So this is our last question of this exercise. One of the question is left, that is question number 12. Question number 12. Statement: a triangle ABC is drawn to circumscribe a circle of radius 4 cm such that segments BD and DC, into which BC is divided by the point of contact D, are of length 8 and 6 respectively. We have to find the length of AB and AC. So here a triangle ABC is drawn to circumscribe a circle. Circle is given. There is a triangle which is circumscribing a circle. So this will act as a tangents also. Okay, so let us suppose that